Tez.
Welcome to the TezDown. Welcome.
Find me, Tez.
Mic check 1 2. Welcome. Welcome to the TezDown. Party time. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, education, and parody. Under this act, fair use is permitted use of copyrighted content that might otherwise infringe on the exclusive rights of copyright holders. The TezDown podcast is a platform for entertainment and education. Edutainment, a blend of education and entertainment, emphasizes content that informs while it entertains. The views expressed in this channel's commentary do not necessarily reflect or represent the views of the hosts, and may not always reflect the complete or verified accuracy of information presented. All content, including commentary, analysis, and discussion, falls within the legal parameters of fair use. We make no claims to ownership of any third-party content. This is the TezDown. Sports unscripted, culture unfiltered. Thank you for understanding.
The mic is hot, the light is red. Let's talk about what the paper said. We kept the files on Tez. Down, nightcap. Exactly what they wanted to see, but the angles are wrong and the timeline slip. We're reading the notes outside the script. Draw the line from the street to the stand. Nothing plays out the way they planned. We kept the file on 10. Down nightcap. We're spinning the tape back, checking the code, looking for safe waters in the middle of the sea. Cut the static, listen for the breath between the rumors and the sudden death. We just want the facts. Lay them on the floor until the locked room isn't locked anymore.
Yes, you did.
Are you making another beat, Daddy?
What up, nephew?
And Genius is my dad.
Hey, Lele. Classic. Bass. What? Hard times ain't nothing at all. Really come from a struggle. Move around Michael Buffer. Always ready to roll it. All that mean is off the muscle. Y'all can't match my hustle. Screen bucket, that's a cuzzo. Bigger key to no muzzle. Lately I'm feeling exhausted. Think I'm tired of being humble. Coach all on the duffel. Chip on my shoulder, you don't wanna ruffle. Where I come from, everybody is cutthroat. Could've been dead, I'm just doing what I'm up for. My old homie jumped off the roof. I tried to shepherd, he was nuts so. Like, win or you lose, you gotta pick it or choose. Inspired, chose to win. Now I went furs on a cruise. The shortest path always straight. Why you all in your own way? You scream YOLO to be goofy instead of using that to be great. You black, you should be proud. When I die, spend money with the apes. It's gonna be a ton, I'm running up the rate. My name on your tongue, I'm coming up the ranks. Consistency so persistently is the recipe, I cannot lose. My options in life is win, succeed, or win. How can I choose? I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. So damn it, I think I'ma do. Survived a lot, I could've died a lot, but I'm here, got nothing to prove.
To this day.
Inspired. Woke up. Inspired. Woke up. Inspired. Woke up. Woke up feeling inspired. Treadwheel, low pro tire. Grind like my needs are dire. I grind like my straights are dire. Woke up.
Well, I mean, I hope you guys are awake. Welcome to the TezDown Nightcap. We're going to switch gears a little bit tonight. I got a co-host with me. What's going on? Into Deep. How you doing, Deep? What's going on, man?
Hey, trying to stay tight. Stay right,
Oh, we got Classic in the building. What's going on, Classic? Y'all know what happens.
Say his name and he appears.
Classic.
What's cracking, class? What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? How are y'all doing tonight? We do have a good show planned for y'all. Um, I had to. Oh, I don't like that. I had to switch gears a little bit tonight. And not a lot has come out over the last couple of days in the Nolan Wells case. We are still monitoring that. We are not done talking about it. We just didn't want to, beat y'all with it because let's face the facts here. Until they release those throat structures, until they release the information on the lungs, it's going to be a lot more difficult for us to continue to only talk about, Nolan Wells because they're not giving us what we need. I will tell you guys to do my due diligence on this. The Wansley family has still not given up that cell phone, and they're not going to. They're not going to give that cell phone up until you guys abide by the rules. And if you're not playing by the rules, why should they?
That's a true statement.
Think about it. They're always telling people to do right and pay attention and listen and all of this stuff. But why are they not abiding by the rules? That's my question.
Some people might say that's a rhetorical question.
It definitely is rhetorical. They're not abiding by the rules because they don't want to. So
that's it.
Y'all ready to see some people crash out tonight?
Uh-oh.
We're going to see a crash out. We're going to see a crash out. The first crash out that we're going to talk about. Now, you guys do know, this show, when I started this show, it was all about sports, video games, and then it turned into just politics, and then it turned into the TezDown, where I could do whatever the hell I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And I appreciated the fact that it turned into the TezDown, doing whatever the hell I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about some stuff tonight. We're going to talk about some stuff tonight. We're going to talk about Jed York first. If y'all don't know who Jed York is the owner of the San Francisco 49ers, and he seems to have gotten himself in some hot water.
What?
And by hot water, I mean he was in Ohio looking for some strange.
What?
Yeah, he was trolling the streets for some he became a pastafarian.
Wait a minute. With all that in San Francisco, you would think he would have it. Isn't that?
Yeah, he had to troll the streets of Ohio. Let's go ahead and check in and see what's going on about Jed.
Good, it's good for me though, because I'm a
Deep, have you ever had that issue in your life? Like you ain't gotta tell me about it. But have you ever had the issue in your life to where you was just like, I need to go find something ridiculous in Ohio?
Ohio has some really good looking women, though. I'll say that. But no, I have never had to go to. I mean, if you got that type of money, I guess you could do whatever the hell you want. That's what he's thinking, I guess. But not me personally, no. But I'm a Cardinals fan, so whatever decreases the value of the 49ers, okay with me.
I got there we go. I got a scroller for this one. There you go.
What?
Jed York
I think all rich men pay for
it. Classic Code said Ohio is the land of the 4s and the 5s.
Hey, the 4s are actually pretty nice.
Yeah, they are.
The 4s
to
are
some
nice.
people. To some people.
Hey, they got the right temperament for me, and they don't ask for much money. That's why he's in Ohio.
Oh man, here we go. That's right. Let's see what Jed York got arrested for. As man, obviously you can see, it's something ridiculous.
Cisco 49ers made a trade. We talked about that here on the 49ers Report. And on this Monday, we wake up to the news that Niners owner Jed York was arrested over the weekend in Ohio. Never a dull day covering the Niners. And before training camp, head coach Kyle Shanahan was in a car accident. 49ers Report, presented by Prize Picks. The show starts right now. Let's get to it. Talking about it, we've got a great platform and a great audience and a great foundation of people who watch this show. So hop on board, hit that subscribe button right now as we approach 200,000 subscribers.
That's a lot of subscribers.
Breaking news on this Monday morning. A lot of you waking up very early on the West Coast to see this. A little bit later in the morning on the East Coast. Niners owner Jed York arrested. WKBN, a local news station in Ohio, with this report that York was arrested on Sunday. He pleaded no contest to disorderly conduct. He was ordered to spend 2 days in jail. He was given a credit for that second day. So it looks as though Jed York spent 1 day in jail and he posted $5,000 in bond.
Yep.
Late last night.
We are continuing to follow some breaking news involving 49ers owner Jed York, who was arrested in Ohio in a prostitution-related case. And I did want to share just a little bit more information as this is a closer look at his mugshot right there. He was arrested and arraigned in East Palestine, Ohio on suspicion of, quote, engaging in prostitution.
You do realize that this guy is a billionaire, right?
You know what? I would have handlers for. See, look, Mr. York, you need me on your team.
Tell him how it's done, Deep.
I could have got. We could have made this happen. Okay?
Tell him how it's done.
My services for you would have been amazing in the club. You wouldn't even have to pay like you're going to get some of that stuff. Okay.
What's up, chat? I see you guys out there in chat land. I see the numbers continuing to go up. Make sure you guys drop in and say hello. This is an interactive channel. We love to talk to y'all. Even when we're not talking about politics or just straight up politics. Because tonight is not going to be straight up politics. This is my opinion all night. And I don't care. I'm giving my opinion all night. I don't have to be super politically correct. You guys already got the disclaimer. I'm going to say and do what I feel like saying and doing tonight. Crystal Bush. What's up, Crystal? Crystal said a billionaire that likes to hang out at the...
Hey.
Yes. Yes, he
is.
is.
I'm not mad.
No, let's hear some more about what happened to Jed.
And possessing criminal tools charges that were later amended to misdemeanor charges.
Hey, yo.
Tools?
Deep. What are criminal tools if your crime is prostitution?
I don't know. I'm not that freaky.
Demetrius Williams said, bang, bang, Niner gang. I think that's exactly what he was trying to do.
It's something.
That's what he was trying to do.
Mr. York, if you're watching, I run a really type shit over here. Okay? Just letting you know.
Real tight, right?
Hey. We you know what I'm saying? Come on now. You need somebody. Right? You need to, he could have called me. I would have had him out. I would have put him on game.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have gone to a regular club, man. With your money and my game, come on. Can't lose.
Demetrius Williams said, quit hating. He said, money. That's right. That's right.
Are you kidding me? This man, come on, Mr. York. Come on, Mr. York. I would have helped you out.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He said,
I want to see what she looked. I want to know what that chick looked like, though.
I don't know what she looks like. They're not going to show us.
Of disorderly conduct and possessing criminal tools. That is according to court records. So what we know, according to Fox News, is that York was booked yesterday morning and released that afternoon on a $5,000 bond. That's according to Columbiana County Sheriff.
So really, so $5,000 is $500. So he paid a $500 bond, and he got up out of there. We got, in honor of Jed York, what you got in your cup? It's Nightcap, y'all.
Oh, I got a Virgin Bloody Mary V8.
Well, I got well, you can guess what this is. It's some type of bourbon.
Oh, yeah. Was it the Branch?
It always is.
Oh, yeah. I pick up on these things. You say it all the time.
I like nice things. And nice things tend to like me.
There you go. And what are you wearing? Which one is this one?
Oh, so this is a Pashmina from Evol, Chicago.
Evol.
It is titled The Timekeeper. It's got all types of trippy stuff on it. So, but the inside is a paisley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. What's up, Callum Hudson? How you doing, Callum Hudson? What's going on? Keeping it strong. I appreciate you. Crystal Bush said, "Do y'all think this was his first time or first time? This is his first time getting caught.
Oh,
you don't just pull up to a random trailer park in Ohio, expecting to get some.
How do you know it's a trailer park though?
It was.
Really?
I looked it up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was hanging.
That's where the criminal tools are coming in.
Yeah, that's right, Demetrius. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
Office. The arrest occurred at the Wheat Hill Mobile Home Community, a mobile home park. And police there said that the media should contact the Mahoning Valley Human Trafficking Task Force for more information. That task force, though, has not responded to a request for comment. York did appear in a municipal court this morning, pleading.
What do you need a task force for? This
because
is pretty
it's a
cut
big
and dry,
problem,
isn't it?
apparently. It is a big problem.
How is this a big problem?
I don't know.
This
Apparently,
is literally cut and dry. He was trolling the streets of Ohio in a trailer park looking for some of that sweet thing, and he got caught.
I think he was looking for something else.
Maybe.
What's criminal tools?
I think criminal tools can only apply to probably. Look, man, it's the things that you was talking about.
Me? What was I talking about?
You know what you was talking about.
Adult toys, you mean?
Yeah.
How is that criminal, though?
I don't know. It depends on what he had. And I'm telling you, I don't know what he had, so I can't tell you.
I gotta look up criminal tools that'll get you in trouble with the law. That's absolutely redundant.
Yeah, feel free to look it up.
Criminal tools.
Yeah, criminal tools.
Gosh.
What's up, Demetrius? I like seeing newer people in here.
Hey, this one's funny. He said, "Let my T-motor trick on."
He just trying to, he's just trying to trick a little bit. That's all.
Hey,
he's just trying to get his trick on.
Hey, whatever I can do to hurt the 49ers' chances, I love it. You know, we're in the same division.
So okay,
I ain't hating. I'm congratulating and keep up the bad work, sir.
Horrible work. So okay. If he was
criminal tools, come on, man. What are criminal tools? I have to know.
Okay, so I got to ask the question here.
Mm-hmm.
There are no black NFL owners, but if there were, do you think that the backlash would be different? Because like there really isn't any right now. Everybody's just laughing at him and making jokes.
Oh yeah, we already know.
Yeah,
we already know.
Oh, I should probably put this on here real quick, shouldn't I? Okay. Yeah, so if you guys want to take a look at that, Evolve Chicago, I am sponsored. I'm going to give you guys my discount code. There you go. Pashmina, Evolve Chicago, use code TEZ24 for a nice discount. You guys can buy other ones. There's more than just this. There's t-shirts, there's jerseys, there's stickers, there's pins, there's all types of stuff, especially if you guys like festivals. So maybe I should put that in the description somewhere. I probably will put that in the description of all my videos from here on out so that you guys can find it. So I'll edit that while we're watching one of the other ones. But we do have something to say about all of this. I'm going to tell you guys right now. First and foremost, I don't think that they should penalize these people when they pay for this. I don't.
What?
I don't feel like it should be illegal. I don't. I feel as if everyone that does what they do, they all do. They all feel the way that they feel. They all have a good time doing it. And mostly because it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you caught them, so they're gonna go to jail or whatever. Are they gonna stop? No, they're not gonna stop. And then on top of it, he probably thought to himself, this is way better than dealing with my wife. That's probably what he thought to himself. McKinnon said, I'm going to buy every pashmina they have. And he said, I'm going to buy every pashmina they have. I'll take their entire stock. You should. You should buy their entire stock. You should. You definitely should. You would help me out a whole lot. I am sponsored. Again, that is code TEZ24 on Evol Chicago. You can go to evolchicago.com. You can use code TEZ24 for a pretty nice discount. You can get you a nice pashmina too. You can look as luxurious as me. I mean, they have different colors. They have all different types of styles and colors and things. It's not the only one. As you guys will see, I've worn more than one. I've worn more than two. Nice to see you in here, McKinney. We got some other stories tonight. We're going to move on from the lecherous team owner, Jed York. We're going to move on from lecherous Jed York, and we're going to continue on with our stories for today. We got double standards, black, not white. All right, I'm going to show you guys a video from a deranged individual, and we're going to decide what we feel about this. You guys let me know what you think first.
Dang clowns want to fuck with me?
With this young man, there is some harsh language in this, and we might have to figure out a better way to deal with him, because there is some harsh music. I mean, some harsh language in this and how he's acting, and try not to get offended. I'll just say that much. Try not to get offended.
I'll fuck you up! Fuck you up! Nigger! You come near me, you're gonna face for a tomahawk! Nigger! Throw this thing right in your fucking face! You wanna go knife battle? I'll fucking knife battle you! Guys fucking scary! I'll fuck you up! Nigger!
Well, this kid seems to need a lot of help. That's number one. But I keep trying to tell people this is a systemic thing that is not. This is passed down, y'all, generationally. I don't think anything has actually changed in the world that we live in. I think that we just decided that we were going to all play nice, and but as soon as people stop playing nice, this is what happens. You get weird little kids like this. Yes, you do. Say, I am willing to put $2,000 on him being a femboy in 2 years. Dang, McKinnon, that's harsh. That is harsh. Let me know when you're back deep. I'm gonna put you back there for a little bit. We put this guy next to me real quick. There we go. The Classic Code said his parents are siblings. Classic said, why, Tez? Look, I've been asking myself this question for quite a while. You would think that just because I am a different skin tone than you, that it wouldn't necessarily make you treat me any differently. But that would be, just wishful thinking. One of the things that we have noticed over the years is that these types of people, they think they're inherently better than you just because they're not black. They do. McKinnon said, I'm the harsh one. No. It's going to get worse. I guarantee it's going to get worse before it gets better. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And let me tell you, this dude's talking about putting a tomahawk in people's faces. I'm actually willing to bet $1 to a donut that nobody made this kid mad at all. That this is how he expresses himself, because this is how his parents have expressed themselves. So if the black kid came and poked him, then it's wrong. Hey, y'all know how that goes. Y'all saw what happened to the other guy. But let me tell you, if you're black, they don't like you. It's just how it is. I don't think you need to like them either. I think more importantly, you should focus on doing things that are going to better yourself. I'm not even talking about bettering the community at this point. Y'all got me messed up. Y'all think that I'm about to be out here marching? Y'all think that I'm about to be out here holding town hall meetings? I'm not doing any of that stuff anymore. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. Y'all got me ready to hand in voter registration cards and everything. McKinnon said, the only thing that makes me treat you differently is your foolery with the Godzilla shirt. That would be a barrier between you and I for life. It's not my fault that it was for sale. I bought it. I literally have a whole ticker that anytime a Godzilla shirt or a hoodie comes available on the open market, then I'm going to buy it right away. I have a Godzilla t-shirt fund that's literally tucked away in my savings just in case that the shirt is a little bit too expensive, but I need it. I have the most luxurious Godzilla shirt collection in all of America. I do. It's only going to keep getting bigger. The more that people super chat me, the more that people pay attention to my show, the bigger my Godzilla shirt and my Godzilla hoodie collection gets. It's only going to keep getting bigger. Laverne Hayes, you are so taught. You are as you taught. Pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. Yeah, he's pitiful. Yeah. Classic said, ain't no pics with me, Tez. Better get his little simple ass from around me. I'll slap the shit out of anybody disrespecting me from a short bus. You know, as facts. Hey, you know what? You will too, that too.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Yeah, he needs to go ahead and stay away from Classic. Smack him up. It always works. Just bless. They tell him just bless. Crystal Bush said, I want to feel sympathy for him. But I could easily see this kid getting punched in the face, even with all of the weapons. I don't even think he knows how to use them. If we're being honest. I don't think he knows how to use them. McKenna trying to have a freakazoid section at the Apocalypse compound. McKenna the Classic always beefing.
It's already out there. It's already out there.
Yeah. It's going to be out there like that. We can't give up on us. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Just bless. Let me ask you the question. What have we done? The collective we. What have we done besides moan and groan, Million Man March, sit down? We need to be standing up. As I said, no good for me. He got to head east with that. Y'all can keep the stream access, though. Cousin Cole said, everybody deserves water. McKenna said, the classic codes, couples, no orgies, dedicated fun bits, but freaks are welcome. Kevin said, what is the subject? The subject is double standards. Double standards. No orgies. In Too Deep is back. What's up, In Too Deep? I got you back in here, man.
All right, cool. Can you hear me?
You ain't got no face, but we can hear you, which is fine.
You can't see my face?
No, we cannot. You are all a black screen.
Man, I don't know. Are they messing with me now? Are they trying to get me?
Hey, man, you've been doing all the support work. They probably got you too.
Oh, hell no. Hold on a sec.
Did you see the video, Deep?
Yeah, I heard the video. My computer was blanking out. I don't know why. StreamYard or whatever, when you have too much shit going on. I had stuff in the background that I didn't want to close down. Now my computer's not starting for whatever reason. So I'm on my phone, but you can't see my face?
Diagnostics really quick.
I probably shall. But, wait, hold on. I can see myself, but it's not moving in the background.
Yeah, I can't see you.
Hold on a sec.
You are not here. You're not here.
All right, let me drop out again. I'll come back in.
Yeah. So we're back. We're back here. We're gonna be back right here until he gets back. Anyway, the subject is double standards. And how would you feel? Okay, black people. I'm gonna talk to black people. White people, you can answer, and everything in between, you can answer too. But I really want to hear it from black people. If this was a black kid that was saying this to white kids, or any other race of kids, what do you think would happen? Do you think that they would be as forgiving to him while he's doing all of this? Kevin said, double standards are everywhere by a lot of business people, leaders, and racists. I feel like the double standards with black people, though, they're way worse than double standards. I feel like if you're a black person, and now mind you, I say the word feel, as a euphemism for the things that I think, and the things that I've been examples that I've been showed in my life. But I really do feel as if black people do not get a fair shake in society by everybody else. Starting with the white folks.
I would agree.
Like here's the thing. If you're a black person, you already got like 2 strikes. You're born with them. In this country anyway. You're born with 2 strikes. And you show a little bit of aggression, you show a little bit of bravado, your hyper masculinity. You show any of these things, and immediately, you're pegged as somebody who is a problem,
Right.
a shit starter.
A troublemaker.
The lowest of the low, the dregs. A felon in waiting. All of these things they have deemed, black folks to be capable of. When dude might just be a good athlete. Crystal Bush said a black kid would have got locked up for communicating threats and hate speech. Probably, they probably would have got him for hate speech too.
For sure.
Yeah. I do not think. Classic said we don't need a fair shake. We just need to be left alone, and that's my point, Classic. If you're already born with 2 strikes, and people are already at you when you're born, where is that going to put you at in the long run? If they're already looking for you, we're already the most patrolled race of people in this country. The most patrolled. And that's the reason why some of the crime statistics are skewed in places where we are indeed patrolled 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 times more than anyone else based on looks and looks alone. They are profiling. Classic, you told a story the other night. I'm going to talk about this for a second. I didn't get a chance to really chime in on that. You had a very busy show. As y'all know, the Classic Coast is probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular afternoon show in the in all of YouTube. But he said black folks on the islands, happy as fuck with little to no materialism involved. That's the thing. It's because it's not about materialism. It's about the way society is structured. Mm-hmm. Kevin said, well, wasn't DEI and lower standards for blacks in colleges a double standard? Well, it wasn't. And the reason why it wasn't is because DEI didn't benefit anybody because it was rarely ever used. See, DEI is kind of like the MacGuffin, right? That's the MacGuffin of this term for this presidency that's going on in the cabinet. It really didn't help anybody. See, the people that are in places of power, as you may call it, they're either being overworked and underpaid or overqualified for the position that they actually got. Mm-hmm. So DEI doesn't help them.
And it helped white women more than any other demographic.
DEI helped white women more than any other race of people. Mm-hmm. And the stats back this up too. This is not
easy. Easy Google search.
Go ahead, Deep. Let's do it. Put it on the screen.
I wish I could. Like I said, I'm working on my computer now. It's not even turning on. I have to unplug everything. But here I'll get the stats. Hold on.
Same thing with affirmative action. But it's already been proven. I talked about this years ago. DEI.
It says studies in historical data indicates that white women have been primarily and disproportionate beneficiaries of corporate DEI, equality, and inclusion, and affirmative action programs.
Let's look at it. We got the numbers. I put them up right on the screen. You guys can see this very clearly. Me and Deep to the side. Very clearly. Research and data analysis indicate that white women have been among the primary numerical beneficiaries of corporate diversity, equity, and inclusion and affirmative action programs, particularly regarding career advancement and leadership roles. C-suite representation, studies by organizations like McKinsey & Company and Kokal show that white women hold nearly 19% of all C-suite corporate positions, whereas women of color account for roughly 4%. And that's from Forbes. The historical implications, analysis of gender and race-based initiatives point out that white women were positioned to leverage gender-inclusive policies, such as flexible work, parental leave, and anti-discrimination hiring in male-dominated fields, while retaining racial privileges, often outpacing racial minority groups in raw advancement numbers. So, as we can see, the DEI is the MacGuffin. It's the wolf in sheep's clothing, right? They want to say that DEI is a problem for black folks, but it hasn't helped black people. This is why black people are like, get rid of DEI. We don't care.
No.
So we gotta get back to this.
So basically, Trump hurt his own base.
Yeah, DEI was not helping. Dude, do you know how many times that black people get given something, and then everybody else uses it, and we never get to?
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, I'm not trying to go there with the I'm not trying to go there with the Alphabet Nation or anything like that.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But I have to point out, and if I'm being fair, I have to point out that they got to use a whole lot of stuff that they didn't march for, that they didn't get lynched for. They got to use a whole lot of laws that was written specifically for, civil rights.
Mm-hmm.
That and I'm not against it. I'm saying, hey, if it's there, use it. All I'm saying is it didn't benefit black people in the end, and they got to use it, and they actually benefited from it a whole lot more. Classic said, black folks ain't never needed money. Police are white people to survive and thrive as happy population. We just need space. We need more than a break. We need to break up.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bush said, but that's what they refuse to do. Their obsession will not let them leave us alone, in person or online. He said, that's humbling, Tez. Thank you, brother. Ain't no problem, man. He said, what was the story I told? Okay, so Classic told a story on his show the other day about riding around in this old school whip that he had, right? And it was nice. It was a very nice car. If y'all remember it. If y'all don't remember it, y'all can go watch the Classic Codes later on after my show was over tonight and see the story that he told. But I'll tell the story again. He was riding around this particular suburb, and the guy pulled him over, and obviously, Classic's not a dummy. He knew what he got pulled over for, DWB. And he asked the guy, he goes, hey, man, what you pulled me over for? He goes, look, man, every other time that I would have pulled somebody over driving what you got, looking like how you look, I would have got everything that I got. All my suspicions would have been full. So every time I see somebody looking like you driving what you driving, I'm going to pull you over. Nice car, though. Just blessed that laws that aren't meant for us are part of the problem. You ain't lying. DEI was used a lot in colleges. I mean, it might have, but I never saw the advancement of DEI in colleges. I didn't. How do you get better placement other than general studies, which is what they got? Just blessed said, wow, Kevin said black people had lower standards in grading in colleges. Asians had the highest. Black people did not have lower standards in grading in colleges. That's factually inaccurate. Kevin, where are you getting your numbers from? Because our numbers are not matching up. Black people by percentage are the most educated in college. I mean, these numbers are easy to find.
I'm trying to understand what he's going with his highest standards.
Yeah, like it talks about it. I don't even have to keep on sharing it. It talks about it in here.
But he's talking about colleges. What does that have to do with DEI, though?
It doesn't have anything to do with DEI. It doesn't. It's the same as like affirmative action didn't really help black people either.
Is he trying to correlate the entry to higher education? Is that what he's trying to do?
I guess.
I don't know how. I just think he's just rambling on. And you better be careful. I'm not in the mood. I'm in the mood. What's the double standard?
Said, the media make black people feel the face of DEI, just like they do with EBT and food stamps, which is funny because white women are also
the major
overwhelmingly over 60% of people on food stamps and EBT are white women.
I understand, Kevin, that you're not trying to be mean. I'm trying to understand how is that DEI has nothing to do with college.
McKinney Marketing says you're breaking up. McKinney, you're not even white. I ain't gonna read the rest of this. I know it's got something to do with the Godzilla shirt, I'm sure. Crystal Bush said his imagination, it involves double standards. I'm not being mean. We understand, Kevin, you're not being mean. We're just saying DEI is for business and working, not school. That's a completely different law. It's a completely different law. It's about working. Target got rid of DEI, so did a lot of other places. And guess what? Nothing changed. Nothing has changed by them getting rid of DEI. Nothing.
Well, the landscape of people that they didn't employ.
They fired people who got hired under regular circumstances, who interviewed okay. I'm coming into your office. I don't know that I'm going to be a DEI hire. I'm bringing my resume. I'm bringing all of my stuff. I'm bringing my degrees. I'm showing my previous work history, but I'm trying to level up and get a better job than the one that I have, that I earned, that I am qualified for. And you fall in love with my work ethic, my vision for the job, and you hire me. How am I a DEI hire? I'm just black. Kevin, do you know how many people the government fired and called them DEI hires? The government fired, I think it was like 12% of the people that they had hired.
And they were
that.
like plus 15 years plus before DEI
Yeah.
was even put in.
Yeah, nothing is going to change because those people were qualified to do their jobs. Now you have people who aren't working and aren't doing their jobs because they don't have jobs to do.
And let's just put it this way: all the administration jobs are going to get taken out by AI in a second, and all you're going to
Yeah.
need for what they say. I deal with a lot of AI, and I have an AI channel that I produce, but the information that they're getting rid of anything administrative. That was their excuse.
So I got a question.
Mhm.
I got a question. Do black people police each other unfairly?
I would say my manager, he was harder on me than anybody else.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I used to hate having a black manager. I used to hate having a black manager. I hated having a black coach. I hated I hated having black teachers.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't stand it. Especially like where I lived. I hated it, man. I hated it. I hated when I had a black manager. I hated when I had a black teacher. I hated when I had a black coach. I just hated when I had a black principal. I hated it. I have absolutely hated it. You know why I hated it? Because I knew they were going to be harder on me than anybody else.
But it's supposed to make you better.
That doesn't make me better. It just makes me more tired. I'm going to give you the same amount of effort that I was going to give the white man. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not giving nobody extra effort. No extra effort involved. You are getting what you get, and you're not going to throw a fit.
I don't know. I don't know. I the only ones that I don't appreciate is law enforcement. Because I got treated worse with that situation, and that could be relative to my attitude too, because I'm a nonchalant type of person. But at the end of the day, I get what you're saying, but I could work well with any of my people.
Right. I think you can. I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't work well with them. I'm saying they wanted to work me harder.
Of course. But it makes you better.
You think so?
I don't know. I rise to the occasion, so I don't know. I don't look at it. I don't like my thing with this, and this is what I was doing some research on. The systemic racism is built in the fabric of even a job application. And they ask you for what your race is. Why is it important if we're all American citizens? You answer that question. Why is it important? Why do you need to know that information?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because they'll give you all this statistical. Well, we have to do this. We have to map this. No, it's control. Why do we have a census? Why do they ask what race you are?
I think the reason why they do it is to keep everybody in line.
They want to know the numbers.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So if race wasn't important, why would it be on an application? Why does it have to be on your credit profile? Why does it have to be on your insurances you pick? It's so they can use a certain metrics for that particular situation.
You would think.
Oh, I know.
Go ahead. Do tell. Do tell. I want to hear what you say first.
I used to work for an insurance company. It's part of the.
Kevin said AI is horrible. Kevin. Okay, so I'm gonna hate to say this.
What's that?
As much as I am supporting real artists, as much as I'm supporting real musicians, as much as I'm supporting real cartoonists, real animators, real everything, there is absolutely nothing that we can do about AI except accept it. That is it.
Yep.
That's all we can do. As much as they push back on this, like, okay, even YouTube and other social media sites, media sites and websites altogether are pushing back. It's not going to do a damn bit of good. How is YouTube going to push back when YouTube uses AI to monitor our channels?
Exactly.
So it's like it's only a matter of time. It's more so the creators that are having backlash because the people who are so used to doing things organically can't push things out fast enough. At the end of the day, AI is a tool, and how you wield it will show what you're actually worth in your metal. But I would ask everyone to get acclimated with their AI because if you don't, you might not even be able to get a job. Well, a job that's going to make you more money.
There's not going to be jobs.
Just be blessed that they make you work harder. Kevin said, I'm out. Read my Trump post above. Stay safe. I didn't see your Trump post, so.
I won't let it came up. You know how it comes up automatically when you start using certain trigger
just
words.
Said pressure makes diamonds. No, just blessed. See, there's a misconception about that, right? There's a huge difference between just having a little bit of pressure and somebody being unnecessarily difficult on you. Unnecessarily difficult on you. I have dealt with so many people that are unnecessarily difficult with me that I just don't like dealing with people anymore. So one of the reasons why I like doing YouTube and why I like creating content, why I like being a graphic designer and, doing sales from at home and a lot of the other things that I do and I don't have to see people with is because people get on my nerves. Especially when I have to deal with them in capacities that don't involve my encouragement and my edification. More than likely, my time is going to get wasted. I'm going to get offended by something that they said and or did. Especially if it's in my home. Crystal said, let's be real. They want to know it because it's a major determining factor. Yes, they want to know if you're black. Their agenda? Kevin said, I said AI. I know, Kevin. I know. Google Eats said, does In Too Deep want a sandwich?
No, I want pizza.
In Too Deep wants pizza, Google Eats. Welcome to the show, Google Eats. How you doing, man?
Been a minute.
Kevin said, AI will make people lose jobs in the future. Elon said, in the future, people will be paid by the government like welfare. Classic said, they don't want to let you be you, Tez. No, they never do. They never do. That's why I don't like them. Understood. He said, I appreciate you, brother. I ain't got to like your every move, gang. You a grown man. That's what I'm saying. Niggas be trying to parent and supervise their homies. Look, adults do not need our supervision every day. And they also don't need our permission. Nobody is supposed to look at another adult and tell another adult, well, you didn't tell me. But they ain't got to tell you. Everything another adult tells you is a privilege. Everything another adult tells you is an honor bestowed upon you and your confidence. It is not for you to be entitled to. Nobody owes me an explanation. I mean, Deep, you've heard me say that before. Nobody owes me an explanation. You ain't got to tell me why you did it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you don't owe me an explanation. If you want to tell me why you did it, great. I might request one, but you don't owe it to me.
There's certain types of people though. Like, I'm not a micromanager. I allow people to do what they need to do.
I don't
at the end of the day,
or have time for that.
You gotta. It's a skill.
I'd rather be alone than to deal with that. I just tell
Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
So I gotta ask, when it comes to this, why do I feel as if black people have it the worst? Why is it that black people don't like being black? Is it because we grew up in a country where being black was kind of like a slur? or a curse word?
I don't want to sound like Anton.
Say what you got to say, man. I'm not gonna muzzle you over here.
No, no, no. I just like I grew up differently. My grandmother made sure I knew I was a Negro.
So explain that to me. What does that actually mean?
You got to understand, like as the family historian, I got passed down books that were before 1836.
So you know a lot of things like me and my ancient family.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So,
I know my history. I know it very well and deep. I
mhm,
wasn't one of like my family was not one of the groups of people who didn't keep their history. We got to keep ours.
mhm.
So for me, when people tell me a bunch of nonsense, I'm like, that never happened,
Yeah,
or
but then
that
you
didn't go
open up a
down
can
that
of
way.
worms for YouTube, and people are not ready to hear the truth because they're muzzled. They're not well versed or read about what the past was and how things were taken.
Crystal said, self-managing your own life is a full-time job. So try and micromanage someone else is ridiculous. I can't micromanage somebody else. I really can't do it.
I agree. I will say this as a person who's trained, worked with, and employed others. The thing I like about AI, I don't have to. I can say it in a way without feelings. And so, if we're gonna go that route versus what we're going on right now, as far as how people are dealing with each other, I think there's a lack of respect in our community amongst the older and the younger, especially people who have a certain amount of education that I find interesting. But your education will never trump my experiences of being on this planet, typically. So the older generation has an untapped resource that the young need to get with, and then we need to get with the young to keep us fresh and hip on what's going on, and we need to get that balance together. And I think that's what our issue is as far as that is concerned. Not to mention we have a gender situation going on that is prompted by the internet.
It is the internet, and I don't have to touch on that too much, but it is the internet that's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin said the reason why they ask your race on applications is because they need or want the hiring process to be fair, believe it or not. I don't believe that because I was part of the
That's
hiring process.
that's not true. And yeah,
I
show
was
me
part of the
any
hiring process.
show
So
me any peer rated review or Pew study that shows that actually accomplishes what you're saying here, Kevin.
just bless said we don't like being mistreated, put down, called lazy when we built the country. Um, I actually can find some stats on that.
That's maybe where your lineage comes from, Justice. Just blessed, not mine.
Systemic racial bias remains a significant
No,
hurdle in the
you
hiring
search it,
process.
Kevin. You're spewing stupid stuff that doesn't make any analytical sense, and we're fact based here. So if you can't do that, I can mute you if you want to do that way.
Well, the internet is the internet is undefeated. Fortunately, it says while the EEO checkbox is safe, extensive research confirms that racial bias is triggered by the resume itself. Algorithmic bias, a landmark study published by the Stanford Project, found that AI powered screening tools recommend white candidates at disproportionately higher rates than black and Asian candidates.
Mhm.
Resume whitening, a foundational study by Harvard Business School, tracked minority applicants who whitened their resumes by scrubbing them of racial clues, like distinctively black names or minority professional associations. Those who did received twice as many callbacks as those who left racial indicators on their resumes. Name discrimination. Research published in the Quarterly Journal of Economics revealed that resumes featuring distinctly black names faced a 2.1 percentage point reduction in employer contact compared to identical resumes with white names. Should you check the box? Because the information is legally firewalled from decision makers checking, the black opting out or selecting decline to self-identify will have zero impact. I don't believe that, though. If you're worried about discrimination, focus your energy on resume preparation. Well, based upon everything that you just told me before this, it does make a difference.
So, what were you saying, Kevin?
Just be, what country did you build? America. America, our ancestors were stolen from Africa to be slaves. Where have you been? Is it true? Search it. Is Kevin aiming to say that most sus things in a single stream came up, Kevin? Mute me. I don't know, well, why. I'm not muting you. Into deep has feelings, said Google Eats.
I have feelings? No.
Into deep said, Kenny said, into deep, wait, don't mute him. There could be a boxing match in the making here. Remember the mission. See, my dad's family is from Guinea-Bissau.
He ain't gonna box nobody. Shit.
Some I say. Christoph Bush said, funny how they have to do surveys and studies to prove what we already know. Just be blacks weren't stolen by white people. Arabs stole it. White people bought slaves.
The Dutch, actually, and the Portuguese.
It was the Dutch and the Portuguese.
Yeah, but who knows the history?
Came in later. Everybody else came in later.
Jesus.
We do have more on this.
Hey man,
black people policing black people. So this is a new thing with black people policing black people. Let's read it. Can you see it or no?
What's up?
It's on the screen.
You want me? Hold on, let me see. I'm on my phone, so I don't have the big screen. Sorry, and my eyes are bad.
I'll read it if you can't get there.
I
This
can't
is
see.
a new thing that is coming out of Tuskegee University. It is banning bonnets, DURAGS, and bedroom shoes in class.
What the fuck?
Bedroom shoes. This is the Brown House. If you guys didn't know, this is the Tuskegee Brown House at Tuskegee University. Tuskegee University has implemented a new student dress code that bans bonnets, do-rags, and bedroom shoes in classrooms, dining halls, and official university events, along with stricter attendance and in-class cell phone rules. Many students and alumni have expressed frustration and disappointment, saying the policy feels like it polices black protective styles in everyday clothing, and questioning why an HBCU is restricting how they show up on their own campus. Some observers see the rules as an attempt to prepare students for formal work environments, while others argue the changes overlook deeper concerns students have raised about campus conditions and support. That was a mouthful, but hey, we got it all out. Yeah, we did. Into deep, do you think that black people are disproportionately policing themselves?
Can you do that at other schools?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes,
I don't know. I don't even know why people are going to college.
Look, when I was in school, I used to be able to show up in my tracksuit, a do-rag, and a hat that most of the time I got to wear backwards.
Oh yeah, you're definitely out there, buddy.
Well, no, I was a star athlete in college. They're not going to tell me what to do.
Of course, I get what you're saying. I'm just going to say it like this. I don't care what you come to school in. I don't care what your dress is. I was in the military, so we had a strict dress code. Now, if they are implementing a dress code to that situation, all they're end up going to do is having more people less attend. That's it. So they can go ahead and do that.
We built America, the Bahamas, Belize, Honduras, the Grand Cayman Islands, etc. Kevin said, I stated a fact I read, and you got mad. I didn't get mad at nobody tonight. Classic Code said Jamaica, Haiti, Kenya, etc. Cass is still going, hey. He said, we built Zimbabwe, Egypt, parts of Greece. Y'all get my drift? Yeah, black people built all. Crystal Bush said, honestly, I wasn't against this ban. Just Bless said, yes. This is a stupid to me. Express yourself. Classic. I was waiting for you to mention Egypt. You got to cover it. Stop calling it Egypt, y'all. Call it Kemet. Call it the real name.
Yeah. And Africa is not even Africa.
No, it's not a real name. I ain't go to class. Books was $300. This book better teach me.
And my question is this: if Africa is a continent, why did everybody call themselves Africa? Wouldn't you want to say what country you're from? Do we say I'm a North American? Come on, man.
Yes, correct. Yes. Look, I gotta say it. Black
What?
folks are policing black folks more often than normal.
Mm.
You know what? There's a there's a lady. We're gonna see what this lady has to say. Y'all might like her.
Things that we have accepted in the Black community is this concept that, like, oh well, this is just sure.
I want to talk to you about Tuskegee University's ban on bonnets and DURAGs on
Hallelujah.
campus. I mean, just this is amazing. So Tuskegee University President Dr. Mark A. Brown announced a new dress code and a message to parents of incoming students banning bonnets, DURAGs, bedroom shoes, and revealing clothing in classrooms, dining halls, and official university events, including convocation. The policy also tightens attendance monitoring and bans cell phone use in class without instructor permission. Brown says that the goal is preparing students professionally for life after graduation. You know, after you spend tens of thousands of dollars, you got to get a job, right? Not restricting, you're right, their college experience. Reaction is genuinely split. Some alumni and current students strongly support the policy as instilling professionalism. Others argue it polices black hair protective styles and reinforces narrow, non-black standards of what professionals should look like. All right, so Marion, who do you think is right? Do you think that Tuskegee is right to make this ban and make these changes, or all the people who want to walk around with bonnets and do-rags and house shoes? And
I mean, here's the thing. Do you think that makes a difference in how the education is absorbed?
No.
Christopher said, Tez, do you disagree with the ban? Why or why not? I'll talk about it at the end of this section. Just West said, my family traced our bloodline to an African country, dad's side. Guys said they turned in college into high school. Nah, exactly. McKenna said, oh, well, you know, after college, black people throw away their do-rags. You guys didn't know that?
No, hey, when I had hair, I used to wear it.
I have been wearing a stocking cap since I was like 6.
Yeah.
You know, in public. I don't care. What y'all gonna do? Stop me? Tell me not to?
Nah, but you get profiled.
I'm gonna let them profile me too, and then I got something for them too. As soon as they start trying to profile me, walking.
Don't you worry about me. I'm a master of martial arts, and I'm also packing some serious heat.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Moving along.
Look, shirts where you see the baby powder and the boob print for the girls, all that good stuff in there. The thongs are coming out of the low cut, you know, Daisy Dukes. I mean, who's right here?
Tell your brother to stop right now.
Hey, what are you talking about? That's not
Look
me.
at him. Tell your brother to stop.
That ain't me.
My God, if I could find the person that wrote this new change and give them a hug, I truly would. When I say, and I'm not joking, John, as a mom to a young little girl, she's 10, watching what these kids are wearing is terrifying to me. One of the biggest videos of my page is me just showing what, you know, someone went around interviewing girls who are 14 and 15 years old wearing these tiny, tiny clothes. What we normalize becomes the norm, right? So as we're watching these students get to college, they don't know any better at this point. That's just the truth. It's not, they're not even trying to be extremely revealing. They're not trying to walk around looking unkempt. They don't know any better because it has been normalized so much in our society. So I absolutely love this. As people say, the bigotry of low expectations, that's one of the worst things that we have accepted in the Black community, is this concept that, like, oh, well, this is just Black culture. walking around with your bonnet on is just Black culture. No, it's not. It's sleepwear. You're supposed to wear it to keep your hair, you know, and I have my bonnets and my scarves. I make sure my daughter puts hers on before bed, but you take it off before you leave the house.
No, you keep it on. You have.
Look, I used to get mad about seeing people wear it in the public, but then I realized, why do I care?
Yeah, it's not my responsibility.
Yeah, I don't care. What are they talking about in this chat? Yeah, subscribe is 100% free, so hit the heart. That's right. Classic said, I'm paying 30 grand per semester. I'm wearing whatever I want to wear. That's right, Classic. He said, I'm paying 60K per year in this beat. I'm wearing what I want, gang. Y'all not playing with me. My job gonna pay me. I'm paying you. I'm doing what I want in this hoe. Leave my bonnet alone. What up, Crystal?
Leave my
Just
3 or
blessed
4s
day or
alone.
night.
I don't mind the shorts. I don't mind the
the
shorts.
mindset that y'all wear whatever y'all want to wear. Just understand that if I don't find it attractive, then I'm not going to talk to you.
Of course.
But other than that, I don't care. It doesn't move it doesn't grease my coffers.
I'm old now. I have an active imagination.
I mean, you see somebody walking around, you know, with no undies on. You know,
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
they got on these little shorts and a little t-shirt that's made for the bed with their bonnet on. You know, they got their pokies out. You're probably happy about it.
Hey, I'd be like, can I get a 360, please?
There you go, right in Walmart.
Yeah.
Have to keep it on, Mary, and that is the problem. See, you're missing it. It's your hair is well done today. I mean, it's el natural, okay? But you're supposed to keep the bonnet on when you come on Disturbing the Peace. Next time you come on, I want to see the full blown bonnet. Don't show me that.
You will never. Let me express this to you in no uncertain terms. Unless it's part of a character that I am playing on television, you will never see me in a bonnet.
I can't fault her for her personal opinion or her personal representation of herself. All I'm saying is I like to see what natural looks like.
Her hair is natural?
No, that's not natural. But I want to see what natural looks like. You know, like
how is her hair not natural? It looks natural to me.
She got something going on with it. I can tell from the big screen. Yeah, I can tell from the big screen. It's not unnatural. It's just not natural.
You mean like a relaxer or something? A straightener?
Classic said booty shorts were legitimately the best part of college. I'm going to agree.
Yes.
Actually, yeah. Yes. I don't think there's anything better.
And the boy shorts. Oh my goodness. I can go on.
I don't think there was anything better.
Yeah. It kept me going to class. If you think about it, how many classes did you go to that you stayed in because you saw the fine one and you wanted to be her partner? Yeah, come on now. We need a study group. Kept me interested. I don't know, maybe I'm a pervert, but it is what it is. I was thinking about going back to school for no reason. I was about to take some business classes. Okay. McKinnon has been a fool right now.
I mean, I'm just telling the truth. Said Mayan Into Deep's compound welcomes DURAGS and bonnets for full-time wear, especially booty shorts.
Yes.
It's a choice. Boy shorts are comfortable. Everybody in this chat right now is over here with the Into Deep. Y'all get them.
Exactly. We haven't done a canteen of confessions in a minute, but we could go.
It's coming up. It is coming up.
Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say.
I got a story for your ass for that one.
The only people that are going to see me in a bonnet is my child and my eventual husband, because that's to me, that's
She's
underwear.
Single?
Like, not even joking. Yep. That's sleepwear. It's underwear. It is meant for your bed.
Don't act like you know she wasn't single.
Oh, of course. But hey, I don't want to prejudge.
You knew she wasn't single just by the way she talking. You knew it.
Well, her future husband? I'm too old for that, but I think she's cute.
Is there a such thing?
I don't know. All I know is how much is the monthly bill. That's what my first question is going to be. Anyway, but I can never mind. Gotta put them on the payroll, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, oh man, oh man. Let's let her do her thing.
Yes.
It is not meant to be walking around in. It never was. And also, let's be realistic about this. This is, and I'm not trying to get too deep, but this is something we need to talk about.
I am.
Black people are late to everything. Okay? I'm going somewhere with this. Black people are late to everything. CPT, right? Colored people time. We need to push ourselves. Let's be for real.
First of all, CPT time is my right.
We're gonna say that. Shit.
It is my right. Give it to me by God. I can be late anytime I want. I will be late anytime I want. And any attempts to make me be on time will only cause additional tardiness. I'm just giving everybody a fair warning. If you try to make me be on time, I'm gonna be so late on purpose. I don't care what I miss. I was late on purpose. I did this on purpose. Dang, Tez, you show up whenever you want to. That's right. And I leave when I want to, too. And I didn't say bye to nobody.
He'll burn out on you real quick.
I'm going to do it right now, actually.
Look, wait, hold on. Where's the confession booth?
I ain't at least I was leaving. I'm just saying I'm doing it right now. I'm still here.
Oh,
I'm here
okay.
on purpose. This is not an accident. This was not a game. I'm still here.
We need to push ourselves to be awake, to be presentable, and to be out the door on time. As we walk around, you mean to tell me that you're going to be late and you didn't even take the time to do your hair?
I'm going to do whatever I want, lady. You know what? This is why she's single. She's insufferable. She's insufferable. Hey, y'all know all the pretty faces is not good for you.
Oh. Hey, are you asking? Is that
she got some internalized racism?
You think?
I know.
Just so you're trying? Is that what you're saying with the double standard here?
Dude, have you seen how some of these, mayonnaise colored people come to work, disheveled, hair doing all types of stuff, whatever they want to, bird's nest type of stuff, cat ladies coming to work every day? Come on, man. Stop acting like it's us. It ain't us. At least we don't smell like hot dog water every day.
Whew, you said that. You know, one thing I will say, we might not dress similarly, but I've never seen at least a not well put together, clean clothed person, like a black person at work, ever.
Black people love to get dressed up. That's why this narrative is annoying. I don't care what they look like going to the grocery store, but black people love to get dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
They love it. As a whole, black people enjoy getting dressed up very effing much.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to just think this is just black culture. I rebuke it in Jesus' name. This is not black culture. That is laziness.
I'm gonna rebuke your forehead now.
Oh wow! Don't go after. Leave her alone.
Nah, she's doing.
She just needs a hug.
She can't get one. She is not allowed to put her hands on me. Those phalanges don't touch me. McKinnon said, "I'm in marketing. I had to come to work looking like a starving artist, even at the level that I am at." Do y'all know that the richest people in the world dress like bums?
Oh, no, actually, they buy the same outfit and wear it 24/7.
Yeah, like Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg wore the same thing for like 10 years straight.
Yeah, t-shirts.
But his t-shirt was $500.
Yeah, I mean, it's a write-off at that point.
If
you incorporate yourself
for a dress code too, I've witnessed it. Me too. Is light skin privilege talking? Yes, she is.
Colorism.
She's just trying to pass, y'all. It's internalized.
Colorism.
Yeah, it's what I don't care about getting looked at as being better than I am anymore. I did care about that at some point in time, but I don't care about being looked at as better than I am anymore. I don't. I just am who I am.
That's why I like working from home.
In too deep. I think it's that time, man.
Uh-oh. What time is it? Oh, my favorite.
We got a session. We haven't done this in quite a while. It's Cantina Confessions with In Too Deep. This particular section was made just for In Too Deep when he was just a member of the chat.
Yes.
And
just a lonely mod.
Needs to be its own segment.
What's up? What are we talking about tonight?
We can talk about some disgusting, nasty shit.
What? Are we talking about criminal tools? You want to know what that was?
Yeah.
Cell phone.
His cell phone was a criminal tool?
Record.
Okay, we got Cantina Confessions with In Too Deep. This is the confession booth. Welcome to the confession booth.
Mm-hmm.
In Too Deep, are you ready for this?
Whatever. Let's
Let's go.
Yeah, if you don't know how to cheat, don't cheat. This is story time of how I got caught cheating.
Wait.
Yeah, I was in a relationship with this man for 5 years, and he was cheating on me. That was the crazy thing about it. He was cheating on me first, and I had enough.
How you know that, Shorty?
Because you probably had hooks in his phone.
Oh, okay.
I was tired of crying. I was tired of leaving, coming back. I was like, okay, whatever. If I'm not gonna leave, at least I can do is have fun. It was this guy in my class who kept asking me out on dates, and I was like, no, I was in a relationship. Well, one day he was like, hey, you got time to go get some coffee? And I was like, yeah, sure. We was talking about class. I ain't think really much of it, and then I gave him my number, and we started texting. Okay, mind you, my boyfriend was cheating on me. Yeah, okay. He asking me my interests. He was like, where you want to go next? And I was like, coffee was fun. I like bowling. Did I like bowling? No.
What's up, Ty?
But I was just trying to, that was the only man I had ever been with. My ex, that was my one and only at that time. So I was like, I like bowling. I like to read. So I like to go to the bookstore, which that one was true. So yeah, I had never cheated before, so I didn't, lock my phone. The man used to always go through my phone, but it was nothing in there to really see because I was not a cheater. So I went to bed. I woke up. I got in the shower. He was like, what you doing today? My boyfriend. I'm like, nothing. He was like, oh, let's hang out. I was like, okay. He was like, let's go bowling. Okay, I'm not thinking much of it. What bowling rink? He took me to my school's bowling rink, like UIC. I don't know if they still have it now, but UIC.
Whoa, she from Chicago?
All right.
Bruh.
What are we doing here?
Bruh, she from Chicago?
Just have a bowling ring. You could shoot pool. You could bowl. You could do whatever you want to do. We go to that one. And it should have clicked in, but I was like, okay. Yeah, we bowling. I'm terrible at it. He was like, how you telling a man that you like to bowl and you don't even know how to bowl? He was like, you told that man in your phone that you like to bowl and you don't even know how to bowl. You can at least practice. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. I went through your phone. I was like, okay. He was like, that's all you got to say? And I was just shocked because that's how crazy he was. People always were like, Monique, you the crazy. No, he was crazy. He would do shit like that. Like, who the fuck go through
whoa. Come on, we have to pause that for a second. I can't handle all that. She went to who's she talking to?
So Classic says she went through his shit first. What she did, Time said, oh yeah, I'm definitely cheating on her, fellas. Do you hear her voice? It's very annoying. Classic said,
my God.
Long pause and the lip smack, no can do. Time says she wanted to cheat because her girlfriends told her to cheat. I believe these girls like this love their girlfriends. Their girlfriends are their therapists. That's why they listen to Dr. Cayenne Pepper.
Dr. Cayenne Pepper.
Classic said, Tez, you knew damn well she was from Chicago. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. He laughing about it. Yeah.
Why is she yelling though? Who's she talking to?
What's her voice got to do with anything? What's his wee size? Why she cheating? Why he cheating? See, just bless you asking the right questions. Unfortunately, you know what? I ain't got no discrimination here. Unfortunately, you are asking the right questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are asking the right questions. Into Deep said, "What's up, time?" McKinney said the classic codes dude plays dumb all the damn time. He knew what was going on. He didn't care.
Yeah.
To this day, I was like, damn. Cause who the fuck realized that they girl cheated and take them on a date that they planned next?
Yep, she's from Chicago.
I can't do it.
Yep.
God damn! You gotta know how to cheat. I did not know how to cheat. I got caught cheating because I was not a cheater. So this is your reminder to only cheat if you know how to cheat, because I did not know how to cheat. And then y'all wanna know what happened after that? We get in the car. He was like, "Did you want to go get some coffee or go to a bookstore?" Yeah, if you don't know how.
Hey, he told her. Look,
Why?
Hey, I done caught you up on game.
Why?
McKinney said, I wouldn't cheat on her. I damn well would leave her. I can't take the sounds.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. She must be paying the bills.
I mean, she probably could good.
Nah, I couldn't do it for the food.
Now, he had to cheat on her. He had no choice.
No, I wouldn't cheat.
I mean, he was pretty chill about it, though. When he found out she was cheating, he was pretty chill. He was like, "What, you want to go to a bookstore? You don't know how to bowl." He told her, "You don't know how to bowl. Why you telling this man you want to go bowl with him? You can't bowl. You ain't even got it in you."
Oh my gosh! What I want to see. I want to know what the argument would sound like when she's mad. I couldn't do it.
I don't want.
I couldn't do it. That screech.
I don't want to hear that.
You got me messed up. I couldn't do it.
McKinnon said, "No, ain't too deep." Tez got a point. The food might be worth it. I think it is.
Now I cook. I cook my own food. Listen when you.
Hey,
I'm not
too deep. It's too deep. That mouth.
I don't trust people. I'm telling you. Well, that was her first though. That's what she's saying, right?
Classic says she's level 7 annoying on the Chicago scale. She guaranteed has the gawk and creamery below. See?
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You will tolerate her for at least 6 months. He said you.
Nah, I couldn't. I couldn't.
You could. She gonna make sure you can. She gonna make sure you can.
Nah, I'd monkey branch off to one of her friends.
She gonna do something strange for a little piece of change, and she gonna let you cheat and not leave.
Really?
She just said it.
I wouldn't cheat though. I'm not a cheater. I'm a leaver.
She said dude was cheating for 5 years.
I'm not. I'm just not a cheater. I'm just being honest. I don't cheat. Once I'm done, I'm done. I'm desensitized. I'm perfectly broken, bro. I don't want to change it. Replace. Don't chase. That's how I was raised anyway.
Look, let me tell you. I'll tell you in a minute. Wait a minute. It's too deep. You can cook. Are you single? Hey, look, it's too deep. You the one that be saying they don't want to talk to you. Here you go.
But I cook well.
Hey, y'all need to go ahead. In too deep. Y'all, in too deep. Go ahead. Put your information at the bottom. This is how you reach in too deep, y'all.
Like, what are you doing?
You see what just Bless said?
Oh, okay.
It is a female. It is a black female.
Hey, I'm down. What's up? But you got to watch out, though. I'm very picky. As long as you're breathing. Not playing.
Yeah, put that information in there. Level 7 annoying comes with a unique package of amenities. Classic is not lying. Chicago level 7 annoying comes with a very unique package of amenities.
Now, you got to have a profile picture, Just Blessed. I got to see what you look like before we start talking. I ain't going to get tricked out of my positions. I have a story on that one. That shit was interesting. This is totally different times these days. I remember when I was younger, My mom made sure I knew how to cook, clean, and take care of myself hygienically because she said in the future these women won't know how to cook. So I was in the kitchen learning how to cook. So I had one of those type of moms. My dad was like, "Man, what are you doing?" Looking at me like I was crazy. Until one day,
tell us more, Deep. I mean, have you been on the receiving end of this, or have you been the reason for this?
What's that?
Have you been on the receiving end of
I'm
this,
good
or
with
have you
the
been
truck
reason
driver.
for this?
By the way, I'm good with truck drivers. I was a logistics person in the Army. In Atlanta? Uh-oh. No, watch out now. I don't know about all that.
So you was kicking it with the lot lizards.
Who, me?
Yep.
No, as far as helping independent truck drivers logistically, help with them with bids, routes, speeding up the times, logging in hours, making sure they got paid, stuff like that.
Crystal Bush said, "It's too deep. I see that we both have a low tolerance for aggravation."
Exactly.
Classic says 6-month minimum membership once you experience the perks of a level 7 annoying Chicago woman.
I don't do well with women from the Midwest for some reason.
McKinnon said, "I date her exactly as long as it takes to fry the ribs, or try the ribs, the chicken
fry,
and then try
smoked. Come
and
on,
then
man.
Pulled pork sandwich. In the last meal, I wipe my face, stand up, shake her hand, and walk out without a word." Just said, "The weight of my heart is through my stomach." So she trying to get you to go through her stomach or in it.
Huh? But she says she's from Atlanta, though. If you come out this way, I know what
Y'all
Atlanta
both from
is.
places that start with A.
I know. Do you come to court towards California or Arizona? Let me know.
She said she's gonna check you out.
Okay.
First time here. I'm a female truck driver. See?
Like I said, that's why I said I help independent truck drivers quite a lot.
We're just blessed. You can help us out a whole lot by liking and subscribing
to the channel and stay on.
Yeah, come through. But he said lot lizards. I said that, yeah. Not you though. Hey,
we
Monday
got
Motivation said, "Truckers, what's up, Monday Motivation?" Monday Motivation came to the live show that you missed.
Oh, okay. You already know why I missed.
Monday Motivation pulled up.
I didn't know you guys like that.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Like I said, I don't do crowds for one, and two, Chicago. Come on.
It's already out there. It's already out there.
In the winter time? No. I like my I like my stuff at 75.
Purple Bunny 92 is in the building. What's going on? Let's go ahead and give a shout out to Purple Bunny 92. How you feeling?
Tell me about it. No, I mean really. Tell me more about it.
Oh yeah. Into Deep said he ain't got no problem walking down the trucker ladies. It's okay, Into Deep. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Don't you want to taste of the glory? See what it tastes like.
Monday Motivation said, "Hey, you missed a good show. It was a good vibe."
When, today?
No, we did the show live, in person.
I'm waiting for the video to come out. Like Classic was promising with his 999 group.
Crystal
Bush tier 3.
Classic. If she was level 7, then what's a level 10? And Crystal, as you can see, the city of Chicago is behind me in the silhouette. So, yeah, a level 10 is rare. She gonna get on your very last nerve. She probably the most toxic person you ever met.
Oh yeah,
but everything else, her amenities are fantastic.
I don't know if I could do it.
Hey, everything is good, except that other part.
I can't do it.
But she's the most annoying person you'll ever meet.
I can't do it.
In Too Deep, you ever had these situations like this where like you got caught being someplace you shouldn't have been and they wasn't even mad?
A female?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a club promoter.
McKinnon said, "Tez, what do I have to pay you to never say silhouette like that again. McKinnon Marketing at the bottom is both my Cash App and my Zelle. If you kindly bless it with a donation of any denomination, I will do my best to not say salawat like that ever again. But
I need to get on that too, though.
Until you do. So
yeah.
Until I see a donation from McKinnon, I'm gonna keep saying salawat. Oh
yeah. Hey, but don't you have to give him like like one of your Godzilla shirts too?
So I'll tell you the story about this really quick. Before we get off topic. He said, "Inspired." We played "Inspired" at the beginning of the show. Yes, we did. McKinnon wanted to buy my hoodie. My hoodie is very limited edition. There are not that many of them, especially not on the open market. Anytime that anybody gets one, it's resale, right? Miles Garrett was seen wearing one of the shirts from that hoodie last season during the NFL season, and McKinnon wanted to buy it from me. He tried for about a year and a half. I wouldn't let him buy it, so he developed his own shirt as a gimmick. It was a one of one shirt. There's only one of them.
Okay,
well, I bought it as soon as it went live, and then it closed. It was active for all of 30 seconds. I bought it when it went live. It closed, and now I'm the only person that owns the shirt. So I have another one of the Godzilla shirts. I have probably like 7 or 8 now, but I have another one that this one's the only person that I'm the only person that owns this one. So that means that I have the most exclusive Godzilla collection of shirts of people who are casual Godzilla shirt collectors. Yes, I am. I said, no, not a song request, Tiz. You good? I was talking to Deep. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna play it again anyway, Classic. I do what I want on this show. You know that. Matter of fact, you said I play it again. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Shame.
No, not over here. They don't want no big problems.
You don't want zero problems, big fella.
Woke up. When I start getting awards, know that I deserve it. I ain't getting choked up. Confidence come from preparation. Fundamentals that'll separate us. I document it just so it makes sense when y'all clowns see me elevated. You the type to take the elevator. I take the stairs by the escalator. You proclaim that you work hard. I show and prove that I'm dedicated. Y'all got failure traits. Ain't did nothing trying to celebrate. Why? You procrastinate. I bet tomorrow's your favorite day. In a minute is your favorite time. Just a second is your favorite line. You got a million ideas. All of them on your mind. Ain't nothing getting done. You having fun, no fun. Loaded clip, no gun. You can't fight, you gotta run. Feel convicted, catch the punch. Heart beating, hit the drum. Sometimes you gotta show up. Instead of screaming, here I come. You would spend your last trying to flex. While you squatting, I'ma lunge. I can't fake it till I make it. I'ma make it then stunt. Woke up, inspired.
Woke up inspired.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying I dropped the live performance of the song on my members only content today. Yes, y'all make sure y'all check it out on the members only content. If you haven't picked up a membership yet, you please need to do it. Tez will never be invited to the compound. He can stay his ass over there headbutting brick wall club thinking he can fight the bears in the apocalypse. I'm still waiting for you to cash at me or Zelle me because so I can stop saying silhouette.
Silhouette.
Yeah. That needs a new pair of shoes.
So wet. I'm gonna say so wet.
He said in 2046 a grizzly bear will walk down an empty highway wearing Tez's Godzilla shirt. Only if I have killed that grizzly bear and made it a rug or a blanket or a shawl that I might wear to Lost Lands. I don't know. No, about a 10. Yeah. The 10s are probably the most annoying people. Anonymous says, what about the 10 did you say? The Chicago 10, the most annoying person that you'll ever meet. But all of the amenities are great. Yes. We are on a march of 20,000 subs. Help us do the push to the Classic Coast 10K. Drop a subscribe now.
Ooh,
drop a subscribe.
That one's
me
old.
And Classic. Oh, yeah. Me and Classic are both on the march of 20K subs right now. I'm a little bit over 3/4 of the way there. Make sure you guys stop in and help me out. So if you watch the show,
I need to update
but you don't like
that
it or subscribe it, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the show. We do appreciate it. I appreciate it greatly.
I thought I changed that one. My bad.
Yeah.
He's no longer at 10. He went past the 10K so quick.
He did. Now we're both on the march to 20K. We're trying to get there. You guys help us out. Help us feed our children, even though he ain't got any.
He does have children. They're God's children.
Yeah, God's children. Yeah.
I'm
Before we got to this point, I asked you a question in too deep.
What was that? I forgot what it was
tell
already.
me a story about you, whether you were cheating or whether you were helping somebody else cheat.
A bachelor party that I was running.
Oh, this is not going to go well.
Oh no, it's gonna go great because I got him out of the jam. But I had to run interference because we had two sections of the club, and so there's the VIP section, and the VIP section was upstairs, which he was at, or he was at, but he was one of my old army buddies, and he was getting married to one of the barracks, the pass along. And so he was marrying her. And then so when I was working both at the club and then I was in the military getting ready to process out of the military. So everybody all these dudes were being invited. Now you got to understand there's not very many women in the military, especially in the barracks. Either they're married, and she was not a girly girl kind of situation. And so she heard how many people were going now. She wanted to end up coming. So we had these go-go dancers. And so one of the go-go dancers she did a little bit of extra, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway.
So she was a stripper?
No. When I mean she does a little extra. What did Mr. York get in trouble for?
He was patronizing the prostitutes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, she did a little bit of extra. That's what we called it back then.
So she cuts to the chase.
Exactly. No, none of that. And it's like a show. So she's doing her little dance next thing you know. And then, Anyway, he was in the middle of that. And so I spotted her coming, and she walking like she was pissed. Because she knew what was up. She knew what was going down. Because all the guys this is before like the internet. So this is when you get text messages, and text messages cost 10 cents.
Yep.
And so, she was texting him, probably wasted like $100 texting him. He wasn't responding because his shit was getting blown up, and then he turned off his phone. Anyway, so she ended up showing up to the club. She coming through. And then the one of the main security guards let me know because I had the little headset, and then so he was saying, "Hey, we got such and such, we got a problem down here. We got this lady trying to get into the club." So I come down, I'm at the door, and then she sees me. So when I see her and you make eye contact, it was a wrap because she already knew where I stayed. She knew. Whatever he was doing, I was involved with. So she already knew. So I'm like, let's go and find him because, I told her I was doing all kinds of other stuff. So I'm leading her in dead ends left and right. And she's finally
which era was this?
What era?
Was it this era?
No. No, this is when Ludacris first dropped his, what was it called?
Hey, I just want to let y'all know I blessed y'all
Fantasy.
with the most nostalgic sounds in all of the internet history. I'll play it for y'all one more time. It's one of the most nostalgic sounds. Going forward, when people pop up that we don't know or that we invite people on, they get this. I love that sound. I don't know what it is, but it was the most satisfying way for a phone to ring in all of history. I don't think I've enjoyed a phone ringing any more than I ever enjoyed when I got that sound. I don't know. Maybe it was the era.
I don't know, but I think what I'm like 15 years old.
McKinnon said, "I just had PTSD from the Skype sound."
No, I'm 12 years older than you. I think, right?
Just Bless said the 90s.
Yeah, the 90s.
You had a good time in the 90s, didn't you?
Oh man, this is before camera phones where you could get away with bullshit. Anyway, P Diddy was hot during that time. He was puffy then, and anyway, it was when you could play hip hop without a shootout.
This is sick shit.
Yeah, and so he's up there. All the dudes. Now, mind you, we got a whole bunch of military dudes in there watching this dude get whatever he's getting. I'm not going to repeat it. I don't want to get you in trouble. But she puts on a classic. No pun intended to classic. But it's a classic show. Is what she calls it.
And he appears.
Classic. But that's what you call. We had terminology, right? You can't go out and say. That's what she called it. Classic. I'm not trying to say you. But it was that those were code things, so you knew what you're paying for. And she was doing it in front of everybody that was in that room. And so all of a sudden you hear this, whoo, hoo, 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 hoorah, hoorah. That's what we say in the military and the army, hoorah. And then she heard that, and it was a wrap. She beelined it to the stairs, run in there. And so there's two ways you can get in. There's this security guard on both sides. But then I sent her into the other door that took her downstairs, and it wouldn't let her come back in because it locked out, because that was the emergency way. So I had to pull his ass out of there. I was like, man, you better get out of here before this woman kills you. So we took him downstairs, got him all straight, got him, put his clothes back on, and then he's downstairs in the club going, acting like he was downstairs the whole time. And so she came through the other side, came back around. That security guard was like, I ain't gonna get in this. And she just ran right in because she was she was mean, trust me. And so she sees him, and then she starts to slapping him around and shit. It was crazy as hell.
You see what happened? You said his name, he popped back up again. You say, what the heck is going on here, sir?
But anyway.
This is the soundboard section.
That was... No. Hooah. Yeah, hooah. But we said hoorah.
Right.
Yeah. So we had a little bit of difference. Anywho, that was an interesting experience. But then she's mad at me because I sent her down the wrong way on purpose. So I had to stay away from her because she wanted to fight me.
She wanted to fight you?
Oh yeah, she could knock dudes out. Like if you wanted a chick on your side and you were in a jam, she could knock a nigga out for real.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, she heavy-handed. I seen her knock out some dudes before.
Oh, that's horrible.
I have my cousin Pauline. She knocked this dude that was 6'2", about 250. Put him on his face, snoring. Hey, if you had a problem with a female, you just send my cousin Pauline out to her. Pauline will whoop your ass, girl. She'll run you out. She'll run you ragged. That's why I like them. I like tough girls like that.
You like the tough girls?
Oh yeah, those are my favorite. They soft. They soft. Never mind.
Do you have nefarious reasons for liking that?
What, women who can knock dudes out?
Yeah.
Do you really want to know?
I've been waiting to use that one for about 6 months.
Was I an accomplice? Crystal, you're hurting my feelings. An accomplice?
We do not say hoorah in the army. We say hooah.
Hooah.
Hoorah is the Marines, my man. It's true.
Yeah.
Too deep. You were an accomplice.
I was an accomplice. How? I was protecting my mans in them.
McKinney, I thought y'all said he hates that sound.
That's my favorite. I love that one.
McKinnon hates it.
Why? Well, am I an accomplice? It's the bachelor party. I was actually working as a promoter because you don't want to have a bad experience and then people be like, man, you can't handle your business. That got me way more credit with the people that ended up doing their bachelor parties with me. Smart thinking. Got to keep the business running. Discretion.
Oh yeah. McKinnon said, "In too deep and I are fully aligned. I am not attracted to a woman unless I am reasonably certain I am not walking out with a scar if she were to
Exactly.
I mean, that makes sense.
Exactly. And or not to do certain things because she'll throw something at you.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Then you gotta watch out what you eat because she might put something in your food, make you get the boo-boos. That's why I learned how to cook.
Rizzo said, "I wasn't judging you. I was just observing."
Oh,
so tell us more about this. So what happened?
What happened? She slapped him up the whole night, and then they had to leave.
She beat him up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course. She was rough. Like I said, she was heavy-handed. She could, like, he was literally. I think personally he was getting married because she was making him. You know what I'm saying?
How does that work?
I don't know. That's on him. I was like, what the heck? He's like, man, she's really a good person. I just make her mad. Because he was a bona fide cheater.
Did she know?
Oh yeah.
And
but she could never she couldn't catch him. That's the problem.
Oh, she could not catch him.
Right. Because remember, we didn't have cell phone before cell phones. Cheating was so easy for a guy. Because then you have your homeboys run interference.
And so cell phones changed it.
Oh yeah, cell phones made it worse for men, especially because then you had text message. As soon as you had text messaging, because emails are kind of not too many people. I mean, when's the last time you went to your girl's emails?
I don't do that.
Exactly. But I keep a whole bunch of emails on purpose, so they got to read them all, and then I have a certain pattern on how I save them and archive them. But that's just high level. But at the end of the day, like with text messages, you can't control it. Like, why do you have your do not disturb on? I'm like, what? What you talking about? Then okay, all right, let me bring out the other phone. Other phone that doesn't have any calls on it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, there's all kinds of different ways you could cheat. But women do it better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Women do it the best.
Is there a silver ring on In Too Deep is not married, if that's what you're asking.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Nah. This is for sure. This is the catch. This is the catch those the ones who like married men.
And I am not running interference. I'm just keeping it 100.
Oh, I know you won't.
I got too much alcohol in me right now to not run it to run interference for anybody. I can't even run interference for myself if I needed it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. I'm just saying.
What is Purple saying? Hold on, what's she say?
I was running game on you. Wanted to get the money.
Freaknik for sure.
I
went to Freaknik. I had to show it. Freaknik. Let me tell you a Freaknik story. Oh my god.
Wait, you say you're gonna tell us what?
You never heard about Freaknik?
No. All I hear when you say stuff like that, I just picture you doing that.
Nah, man. Freaknik went back on in the 90s, like 90, 93, 94. I think the last one was in 96 or 90. I can't remember. It got shut down. But this is where a whole bunch of college kids come down for spring break, and it's just a straight-on orgy. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Whole bunch of black people. It's kind of like Mardi Gras, but just...
It was like the Black Spring Break, right?
Yeah, Freaknik. Oh, you should go and Google I think it is on Netflix. I think they try to take it down. But
there was a
yeah,
documentary about it recently.
Yeah. Oh man, I was there.
Mm-hmm. I knew you would be.
Of course. This is when the A line and the girls would hot iron their curls and they would bob under. Oh man, trust.
You knew about that?
Oh, of course. You got to remember, in '95 I was 20.
Blah blah gay sex.
No.
No. I'm old, man. I remember before. This is when you had the Polaroid disposable cameras. Or me, I had the Polaroid camera. I'd be like, and I'd be like handing out pictures, $10
You got to
pictures.
go to a place where everybody's deaf.
Why?
You see what he said?
No, I can't read it. What's up?
He said you can't do orgies. Too many holes and too loud.
Oh no, not Freaknik. So you listen, Freaknik would go
This
down
is
like
sick
this.
shit.
You would go to some kind of party, and then the party, then you have a whole bunch of girls, and then you try to get them to come back to a certain place, or you just see a whole bunch of people just going out on the side of houses and in cars. Or, you just walk. You can walk down the street and watch like a full on orgy, and then me personally,
Did you say watch it?
yeah, you could they'll be out there just getting it, going to town right there in front of everybody. I had a camcorder, so I was actually I don't know. I watched. I'm a voyeur anyway. I like watching that shit.
I swear to God.
I'm telling you, it was crazy. Like we went to this one bar. And we went to the bar, and there's a lot of women that couldn't get into the bar because they weren't 21 yet, because they had just raised the limit to 21, I think. Anyway, we went to the bar, and we were sitting at the bar, and then so we were getting liquored up, and then we had, because I was 20, but I had my cousin's ID. My cousin was like 24, so I had his ID ever since he was 21. Anyway, so I went to the store, and this is when you get a Cisco apple, the sour apple, and then you get you a strawberry, and then you mix it with either a gin, which you could use Tanqueray, which is my favorite, and then you add it with the Sprite. So you had this kind of like a jungle juice kind of stuff. And you get a girl on that, I'm trying to tell you, woo, she was having choo choo. Mm-hmm.
So basically, what y'all did was y'all got together.
No, with me, I'm the businessman. So what I did is, this is when we had glass bottles. We didn't have plastic, and they had the 12-ounce ones. So what you do is you get because I had a Costco card. I grew up that way, and so you go in and you get like a couple cases of the Sprite or 7-Up, and then you get the Cisco, and then you get, in Arizona we have drive-through liquor stores. So we would buy a whole bunch of liquor in Arizona because it was super cheap, and then you go all the way down to
Atlanta. They don't have none in Utah, right?
No. But Freaknik was in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. So y'all all used to drive to Atlanta and go.
Yeah, but then, and then I would sell those for like $5-10.
Shame.
I was making money hand over fist, man. I'd go out there. I was always making money. I've always been trying to make money.
I need to know what your fist was doing at Freaknik.
What's that, McKenna?
At the end of the glass, man. It's horrible.
What happened? What you drinking that branch real quick, aren't you?
I had one glass over 2 hours.
It's been 2 hours already?
With a really big ice cube. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, you know what? We haven't been talking about the old. Look at it. See. All right, Just Bless.
Said this man been a freakazoid for 30 years.
No. I started at 15, bro. I got 35 years in the game. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, she's my. What the? So you missed debauchery? Debauchery? No.
In Too Deep was in the crawl space for 6 hours, y'all.
That was when I was younger.
In Too Deep. It's been a while. Can you refresh them on why you was in this crawl space before we get up out of here tonight?
Okay, so there was this time back in the day when I used to run around and mess with a certain type of married women. And I met this woman. We ended up, chatting over time, and she invited me over to her house. after her husband was supposed to leave to work. So apparently, I think he was catching on to something because she was doing something to get him to go. I don't know. But I was waiting down the corner and not parked on the same street, but parked on the opposite side. And I went around the back and came through the back door, and then no pun intended. And then came through, and then getting ready to do some stuff, and then all of a sudden the front door pops open, and then she's like, hey, I'm like kind of stuck, and she's like, she opened this little hatch that's under in the bathroom under the which is a crawl space, and you get through it, and then she put the rug back over it, and I'm sitting in there, and then so you can hear them standing over it. The guy's big ass dude apparently, and so I just hear him standing over stuff, and he's looking, where's that kind of situation. Anyway, I knew not to be right up under the hatch, so I had to back into the crawl space, and I backed all the way in. There was spiders, bugs, cockroaches, all kinds of shit. Anyway, I sat in there for 6 hours. I'm gonna give you the cliff notes. I had to sit in there the 6 hours because apparently they were arguing for a couple hours, and then they went to do the whooping. So they were clapping cheeks, and I had to listen to this dude dent the bed. You know what I mean? And he finally ended up leaving, and then I finally get out of there, and I just beelined it out of there. She tried to get me to do a shower and all this other stuff, and she still wanted to do something. I'm like, nah, man, got me fucked up, had me in the crawl space. Never talked to her again. Moral of the story.
Moral of the story is don't be in people's crawl spaces. Because I said, came in the back door, no pun intended, crazy chat. Mr. Bush said 6 hours, you were a hostage.
Basically.
Is that the worst thing that ever happened?
Nah.
We got time for one more. Well, what's the worst thing that ever happened, Deep?
The worst thing that's ever happened to me?
In that situation, that type of situation. You got the
finding a chick that cheated on me and then catching her getting stroked down. I told you about that.
You might have, but I want you to tell the audience
that the basketball team ran through the love of my life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what do you need to know about that again?
They need to know, not me.
Why do they need to? Why don't you tell your story?
They're interested.
Nah, man. I was in high school and she was a year above me, so she was in college. And apparently, while I was going through, high school, being a good little boy, not trying to cheat, I was getting cheeks thrown at me left and right. By the way, because I was, a starter in football, and I ran track. So anyway, when that was happening, she was kind of distant, but then I was always at practice, so it kind of worked out for her. And then ended up following her to the college that she went to. I'll give the cliff notes on this one too. So one day I was in the cafeteria, or the whatever they call it, the cafeteria, I guess, or the eating lounge or lunch lounge or whatever they call it. It was some kind of thing. You know how college has, like, they have a cafeteria, but then they have the student area where you can have quick brunches. And all the guys in there were looking at me weird, like looking at me because I'm holding her hand. She's all in my face, kissing me and stuff. And dudes just giving me that look like, that's you? That's, oh. And then they go like, and then one of my friends pulled me to the side, told me what happened. That's pretty much it. And then, made a fool of me. And then went into the military, want to jump out of a perfect good airplanes and waiting for a wartime situation to happen. You know what I'm saying? I was mad at the world. Hence the reason why I'm here.
So you left because of her?
Yeah, I went in the military.
So you actually saw her get cracked? That's nasty work.
No, I didn't see her get cracked. but I saw the dudes that all, the whole team. Well, the starters anyway, not the bench.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of masochism, Crystal Bush. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I didn't actually see her get cracked.
That's a good thing you didn't actually see it, Deep. I'm glad you didn't actually see it.
Hey, ladies, I'm a crash out. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm a crash.
Wait, but you had to you had to witness what was going on when you was in the crawl space.
I heard it, but that wasn't my chick, so it didn't really matter. I didn't even get a chance to get it.
It was his.
Yeah, he was married to her, not me.
So it wasn't you. So you didn't have nothing to do with that one.
No, that wasn't. I didn't own that. That wasn't mine to protect. Yeah, she was the team building. That's funny. That's a good one right there.
There's something wrong with y'all, man.
Why?
I'm gonna talk about you. I'm talking about them.
she was a team builder. You know what? The team sucked, by the way. They didn't even win. They used to get blown out, by the way. Blown out like she did.
That means the same thing that it used to mean when you start.
Blown out, yeah. Blown out used to be like when they lose by 20 points.
Yeah. That makes the most sense, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Let me tell you right now, though. If she would have acted right, I would not be here right now.
Where would you have been?
I would have stayed in Arizona. I would have took my lawn care business and my detailing business to the next level and probably be super hella rich.
Classic said the love of my life introduced me to the ninja she was going to leave me for. I shook his hand. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, so I got one for you.
That's why me and Classic get along, because he understands what I'm talking about.
My high school sweetheart, she ended up having a baby with my weights partner after he trapped me on the phone talking about some guy stuff.
Whoa!
And she thought that I was talking about her. And I don't know. It's a long story short. She got a little ugly baby. He's not a baby no more. With this beanhead ass dude. Always complaining about him, but she the one that throated him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He said ugly ass baby. That's like saying fuck the kids.
Yeah, she also cracked Drake, but I ain't gonna talk about that.
Wow.
Speaking of blowing out, as I said, I allegedly almost did away with them both, the John Wick style, allegedly.
I had to get away. My dad was like, "You need to take your ass somewhere else."
Don't you worry about me. I'm a master of martial arts, and I'm also packing some serious heat.
Yeah. She tried, but you know what got me though? She didn't have to be all up in my face, kissing me, and knowing she did that shit to all these other dudes. That's what was wicked to me. I could have handled it, but I'm doing all kind of, I'm doing extra stuff. That made me mad. Like my dad said, you need to do something. You're either going to go to prison, or you're going to go in the military, or you're going to end up dead. Those are your three choices.
So you chose the military. Chris Bush said classic. Oh wow, that was Grammy. Classic. She tried to get me back after having this child. Hey, it happened to me too.
They always do.
God bless her on her journey. Farewell. Classic laughing. Monday motivation. I finally got my high school crush after she had a baby with a SoundCloud rapper. Cheaters in general have a lot of audacity. I mean, look. When she did it, it was with Drake. The first time that I got cheated on, it was with the dude from Moesha, right? It was a different girl, but both of these girls, they looked alike. So
You're talking about the Ramon?
Miles.
Oh, he cracked her. Ooh.
Well, it was a different chick, but it was because she was working for WGCI, and he was in town. And he came by the station, and next thing you know, she thought she was gonna leave and go with him. It never happened.
Oh yeah,
She just ended up losing a good dude.
They always do.
I dated her all through high school, and I don't know. She got in the car with Drake, and you know what happens after that.
Oh yeah, you don't get in a car with somebody like that. You might chalk that up to the game.
Chicago is different, man. Like these chicks get to be in proximity to actual celebrities all the time, and they think that because they're in proximity to the celebrities that they qualify for all of them. And at the time, my celebrity star wasn't as high as it is today, and she thought that it was a better option. All she had to do was stick around. Tom said, the love of my life is that beef brisket and oxtail. Lord Jesus know I love me. He's some lentil mushroom potato soup. But I get more like my brother Classic. I believe he got the code to the vegan gang. Crystal Bush said, cheating never ends well. Never. I mean, it has ended well for some people, but not very many. And usually it involves a lot of money, some NDAs, a class action lawsuit, and, and maybe an illegitimate child or two.
Or some trafficking, allegedly. So, hey, listen. Whenever we had this in Seattle because they have these super yachts, and I told you about the chick I was dating that got cracked by the Supersonics when they were in town. That shit was crazy because she was living with me at the time.
She said, man. One of the motivations said, at least it was an A-list rapper, not an MF with 200 plays.
That is kind of fucked up.
It's been the slowest day I've had in the last month, and we got more than 200 views. I mean, we're doing pretty nice tonight for a chill night.
Yeah, we're not talking too spicy. But at the end of the day, I think now that I'm older, looking back at it, if she would have played right, I would have played right. I think a lot of dudes, of course. I'm not a cheating type of dude.
Classic said when they filmed Roll Bounce, damn near everybody girl got hit. That's the truth.
Oh, I bet. Especially with Bow Wow.
Yeah. But I mean, Bow Wow still got it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get cheeks even though he lies about his stuff. Yeah, Brandon T. Yeah. Listen, we have a lot of celebrities that live out here, especially out in Paradise Valley and Scottsdale, especially with the Cardinals. You go to a bar out there, as soon as one of them bad boys come in, it's a ghost town in your section. It's like I remember when I was messing with Charles Barkley used to be out there.
Hey, it was when they shot that movie. That's when they shot that movie, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Roller Bounce, yeah.
Bow Wow, Brandon T, Miles, etc. Real savages. Like, look, I was one of the people that got.
Oh yeah. If you got a baddie, oh yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah, she probably still is bad.
Oh, I got a baddie.
I appreciate slow days. You know why? I believe it's the way of the Lord slowing you down. Sometimes you can be moving too fast for your own good. It's true. Just blessed that I missed something. Dang, just blessed. It's a good thing we got the rewatch on here. Says Classic Code says,
hey, no, you didn't miss nothing, young lady. You didn't miss nothing.
Said that's unbelievable to have everything you need and still lying for the coochie. Crystal Bush said, dang, it's like that. Monday Motivation said, the Roll Bounce house was in my neighborhood. Bow Wow was striking out. Tell us more, Monday Motivation. One of these days you need to come on the show, man. You got so much insight, and I love talking to you about these things because it's hilarious. We need to have Monday Motivation on the show one day.
Yeah. Definitely.
What's the definition of a baddie? She's talking to you, D.
Who, me?
Yeah.
My baddie's a little bit different than everybody else's. I'm gonna say this: you being a truck driver and taking that kind of lead. I like women that are actually doing something in their life that I could help market and build a strong financial investment situation. So I don't look for looks like I used to. That's why I say a baddie to me can hold her own. She got her own, and that way I don't have to support her. But we can make money together. That's a baddie to me.
There you go. Classic. Now that I think about it, my little ish probably got cracked too, shaking my head.
And it's not even the actors that are cracking them. It's the security guards. You gotta watch. They get all the trim.
Do not talk bad about the security.
No, I'm just telling you, securities. They're the first line that they get before they even get backstage to any kind of club or any kind of concert. They got to go through security. And the girls are going to go and do whatever they got to do prior to. I'll give you an example. You take that Chris Brown and Usher shit. If you know the security guard that's going to be working that door, she probably already did something crazy to get into that bad boy.
Just bless it. I lived off Cascade Road in MLK.
During Freaknik?
During Freaknik. I said security guards and personal trainers will ruin your life, bro. Yes.
Oh, yeah, they will.
They will totally ruin your life. Well, guys, this has been Continued Confessions with In Too Deep. We will get more into this at a later date. McKinnon, you definitely needed to put your money where your mouth was. I ain't got no inbox from you for no money. So I'm going to say it again. Silhouette.
So wet.
Silhouette.
So wet.
You can Cash App or Zelle the TezDown by following the ticker at the bottom of the screen. You let me know if you got it. You know what I'm saying?
But then he's gonna want a Godzilla shirt.
I mean, he made some. Crystal Bush said that sounds like an enterprise. Monday Motivation said there was groupies that busted in, but the finest twins in our neighborhood curved them. They did. Tom said if your pops did not take you to the baseball game, if he didn't take you to fishing or teach you how to fix a car and take you to his jobs, as a plural jobs, your pops teach you manhood. Absolutely destroy her. They show no mercy. Yeah, the personal trainers are the worst.
Yeah, they are. I did that for like 10 years.
Yeah. You know, personal trainers are the worst. Well, it's been a long night. It's going to be an even longer day if we don't take it in. You guys can come back tomorrow for another edition of the TezDown Nightcap with Tez and the most ignominious. What's the word? Magnanimous.
Magnanimous. That's a word.
In Too Deep.
I appreciate you. That's a good one. I like that.
Being here tonight. Y'all have all been wonderful. Y'all have all been great. McKinnon, I'm still waiting. He's supposed to increase my net worth tonight with a couple of bucks.
Mo bucks. More. More. Did you want me to put it up on the screen for you there, so that way you can find it?
No. Good time. Yeah, just be blessed. Hey, just blessed. You could definitely inbox In Too Deep. He will be waiting for you.
Inbox where?
Hey, you put your information on the screen.
To this day.
Podcast at gmail.com. You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, send it to him.
Wait, hold on. What's going on here?
They trying to get in contact with you.
Oh.
She got to pray first.
She got to pray? What should you pray for?
Tom said the best after our show on YouTube. My two brothers test before In Too Deep, and my brother In Too Deep will take your girl after dark. Just let your brothers know he don't.
You crazy?
Just bless
you crazy, Ty. You crazy?
In Too Deep podcast at gmail.com. There you go. Just blessed. Hey, like I told you, Irish goodbyes is the best goodbyes. That's In Too Deep. I am Tez. I am 2-4. This has been the TezDown Nightcap. I will see you guys in another 24.
Drop a one in the comments if you feel like key parts of the timeline are still missing, or leave your take below. Share and smash the like button and send this link to your group chats or social feeds to keep these details in the spotlight. Hit subscribe and turn on our notifications so you never miss a live drop from TezDown Nightcap with Tez and In Too Deep. Appreciate everyone who pulled up and tapped in tonight. Stay tight and stay right. We'll catch you on the next TezDown Nightcap. The mic is hot, the light is red. Let's talk about what the paper said. We kept the files on Tez. Down, nightcap. exactly what they wanted to see, but the angles are wrong and the timeline slip. We're reading the notes outside the script. Draw the line from the street to the stand. Nothing plays out the way they planned. We kept the vibe on 10. Down Nightcap. We're spinning the tape back, checking the code, looking for safe waters in the middle of the sea. Cut the static, listen for the breath between the rumors and the sudden death. We just want the facts. Lay them on the floor until the locked room isn't locked anymore.
I'm the Tez. I'm the Tez.
Welcome to the TezDown. Welcome.
I'm the Tez.
Mic check 1 2. Welcome. Welcome to the TezDown. Party time.